as a 27-year-old, like, how do you know when a man that you're talking to is serious? Because, you said that women that are younger have a better chance.
Okay. You have any children?
No.
Serious about what?
To have conversations about marriage.
Do you want to get married?
Yes.
Are you a wife?
Yes.
Were you raised to be a wife?
Yes. I come from a Muslim background, so my parents are very traditional.
Are you?
Yeah. I'm like a hybrid.
But see, that's the issue, though. Because if you come from a traditional background, he's supposed to be talking to your dad.
Oh, right. So how do you bring that up to someone that's not used to that culture?
You're supposed to stick to your culture.
I'm not really into guys from my culture.
Well, then you got a disadvantage. Okay, ma'am, hold on. Okay. All right. You live in the United States?
Yes, I'm in California.
All right. Well, if you want to try to get in this dating market, then you're in blood sport. There is no answer, ma'am. You weren't raised to be able to vet this kind of stuff. That's why I asked you. I'm answering the question. That's why I told you if you were a Muslim, you're supposed to be talking to your dad. But now you want to be in charge of the process.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to be in charge of it. So anything that I tell you is not going to work. Because you're not supposed to be picking.
Oh, okay. Well, what if that wasn't the case? What would your advice be in general?
That's the advice I'm going to give you. See, what women today want is you want the mating market to work the way you want it to. What are you picking men based upon?
If they're a good man, like if they're just the character, and if they believe in God, like if they
what God? Which God?
One God, the biblical, the same message.
So do these men have to meet your father?
Yeah, like once our conversation gets to a point.
Okay.
Where,
all right, ma'am. If you're in California, are you in LA?
I'm in San Francisco.
Okay. So, unfortunately, you are in a position where you're trying to be a modern woman. You're trying to date according to what you like. Cool, but it's not going to work.
But I'm willing to go against my parents to say.
Well, go against. But the thing is, go against your parents, but you're going to pay the price.
What's the price?
Being on Instagram asking a man you don't know how to pick a man.
Oh, right. That's the price. I'm just, I didn't know that. Yeah.
No, what I'm saying, I'm trying to tell you don't know what you're doing.
Okay, so what do you
All right, ma'am, I've already answered. I recommend you doing what you were raised and let the men of your family help you vet a man. Other than that, you get what you get. You get what you get. Other than that.
Okay, thank you.
I'm just saying. I don't understand why so many women. You want to pick what you want to pick. Okay, cool. Then you got to roll the dice like American women do. You know? I don't want the man my daddy would pick for me. Okay. Then you get the man you pick. And you don't know how to pick. Most women's pickers are off. Because you pick what you like or what makes you tingle. You don't pick a man based upon anything long term. Okay, why are you asking to be on if you're not going to click here? So we'll put you back on there. Boom. Shout out to Dexter Matthews. Very informative platform. Appreciate it, my friend. I want you guys to understand. Hello? Oh, my goodness. Do-do-do-do-do. I want you guys to understand one thing, that a young woman, that young woman has some serious trouble, and it's sad, simple for many people. Disregard what their families say to make their own choices. Yeah, it is, because it's like, why do you think your father or they're going to give you bad advice? Because what she want to say is the fact that, like, when I went to OU, and we see a lot of women who came from the Middle East or Pakistan. One of the first things a lot of these girls would do is they would chuck their family tradition, and they would just come over there and just go through, they just hoe it up, become hoe bags. And it's like, all right, and then you end up messing around and end up getting run through, and then you think somebody's going to value you? Look, 27, it's already in the issues, but let me stay on topic. Older women, I want you guys to think about how difficult it is. Because a lot of you young guys, I've had young guys like, why do y'all date younger women? Man, we only got a few more sunsets in us. We're not going to spend our time debating women who think men are games. Women of Generation X generally don't have a lot of respect for men. They think they're here and they think we're here. And they think we're supposed to be their entertainment. They don't approach men with reverence, with respect. It's like, ha, 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 let's play a game. It's like, well, no, that's not how that works. So now the jig is up, and guys my age are like, man, forget it. You know, I'll fly you in. I'll tell you, 1099 contract girlfriend, I'd rather fly you in for 4 days. Keep up the good work. Appreciate it, my friend. And here's the issue. It should not be, it's supposed to be easier to date an older woman.